you just let me go? So take me home, please.
We're gonna step
21.
back.
You threw me off a little there. Right, and I also walked the line, and I stayed on the line, and I turned around, and I stayed on the line. Do you have that on video?
Yes.
Okay. I would be interested in seeing that.
Okay.
So can you lessen charges or anything to help me out?
Bloomington police pulled over a speeding motorist who had a previous arrest for driving under the influence in 2019.
Hello.
Hey.
Officer Herb, Bloomington Police Department, just so you know everything's being recorded. Pulled you over because you were going 40 in the 30 there.
Okay.
Any reason?
No, I'm just anxious to get home.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
Actually, I had one drink at my sister's, and that was all.
Okay.
Country Financial. There we go.
How long ago was that?
Probably half an hour ago.
You didn't have any there at Dr. McKay's?
I'm sorry?
You didn't have anything to drink there at Dr.
I
McKay's?
had one drink at Dr. McKay's.
Okay. What was it?
I had a beer.
A beer? Okay.
It was a cheap beer. Alright, now I can't log in on Country.
Will you do me a favor?
Yep.
And just follow my finger with your eyes real quick? You can leave your glasses off. Can you see that okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So you only had one beer?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I had one beer. I was at my sister's, and then I didn't have anything there, and we went to see my mom, and now I'm heading home.
Okay. Do me a favor and just sit tight for me, okay? Mary, can you come on out here for just a minute?
I'm sorry?
Can you step on out here for just a minute, please?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I want to make sure you're okay to drive, okay? Because I have
Okay.
I have a hard time believing you only had one beer.
I did.
Okay. Would you just step back here real quick? I'm just going to shut your door. You only had one regular beer, like within the last half hour, right?
I had an Ultra.
An Ultra, regular size.
Yes.
And that was the only one.
I
Okay.
had one bottle.
So I'd like to run you through field sobriety tests. Are you willing to do that?
Is this like counting backwards? I can't even do that right.
No, I don't do that one. It's not
Okay.
a standardized test.
Sure.
So what we can do is, since it's kind of lousy out here,
Yes?
if you'd like to go somewhere, we have a garage that is out of the wind and the cold and the snow. I can give you a ride there. It's to your benefit to not do them in these conditions. Are you willing to do that? We take a quick ride. To have this officer wait here with your vehicle. If everything is good, I'll bring you right back. You're on your way.
Okay.
You're good with that?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
All right, come on with me. So what I'm going to do here is check your eyes. I'm going to have you look at the top of my finger and just follow it with your eyes. Keep your head still, okay? All right, go ahead and begin whenever you're ready. No, start from that position.
Okay, so is this one or is this two?
One will be the first step you take.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stop.
Okay, we got one more to do.
All right.
This one's called the one-leg stand. Do you have any problems standing on one foot?
No, but it's difficult regular when you do it. But no.
Okay, so 2005, 2006, keep going until I tell you to stop. You understand?
I do.
Okay, go ahead. Either foot whenever you're ready.
All right. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Remember to keep your eyes on your foot.
19, 20, 21. You threw me off a little there. All right, so I got to 18. All right.
Keep going if you want.
Okay. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
All right, you're good.
Okay, now it's making my leg hurt a little.
Okay. All right, would you be willing to do a preliminary breath test? It's your option. I always offer it. You don't have to. I can't make you. It's not admissible in court. Just a quick blow into a little gizmo. Let me ask you this. What do you actually think you would be at? With statistically one drink would put you at a .015.
Most thing I'm concerned about now is I need to pee.
Okay. Well, if I get the thing ready, will you blow into it?
I don't know if I should. I mean,
it's up to you. I can't make you.
What if I don't? What if I do and what if I don't?
Well, if you do and you believe you're under .08, I would take you back to your car and you'll be on your way.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't do it at all, I will make my decision based off what I've observed so far,
Right.
which I've seen quite a bit. I don't believe you've only had one beer.
Okay.
Unless it was a very large beer or a very alcohol-laden beer.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I don't know. I think I should.
Okay, I'll grab it. Just wait right there. Have you ever seen one of these before? Brand new mouthpiece.
So talk to me if I do or I don't. Because I know I've read if you do that, then that's bad. But if you don't do it, it's bad.
Well, this thing here is not admissible in court unless you wanted it admissed. So it's ready to go if you want to do a sample.
What do you mean it's not admissible?
Like as evidence. It's not an evidentiary device.
So why do it?
It just gives me a better idea of where you're at.
So if I'm over or under, what does that mean?
Well, the legal limit in Illinois is .08.
Right?
Statistically, an average person having one drink would put them at a .015. Okay? So 2 drinks would be a .03, 4 drinks would be a .06, and then you're getting up towards that .08. So, what do you think you'd be at? If you only had one, you'd be at a .015 or lower.
Yeah.
Statistically speaking.
So how did I do on the sobriety test?
Not great.
Like counting up to 30 is not good?
I would say that one you did the best on. So, you want to...
What was the other test though?
There were 3 total. There were 3 total. We did 3.
Right.
So, do you want to do this?
So if I'm over, what happens? If I'm under, what happens?
Like I said, if this thing shows me that you're under a .08, I'll take you back to your car and you can be on your way. Okay? If
Okay.
it shows that you're over, you're going to be arrested. If we don't do it at all, I have to make my decision off my observations alone. So, like I said, I can't make you. It's up to you. But it's ready to go if you want to blow onto it. It's like blowing up a balloon.
Okay. Well, I guess I should do it then.
There, it's ready if you are. There,
Right.
I'll hold it.
Okay.
Okay, just blow real hard like you're blowing up a balloon. Blow harder, blow harder, blow harder. Oh, hang on, hang on. See, it got an error from that. So you can't try to like block it with your tongue or anything. It knows when people do that.
Alright.
So blow and blow hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Hold on. Okay, hang on. We got another error, so I'm gonna get a fresh mouthpiece here. So when you do this, like take a deep breath and then it's just like, and keep going until I tell you to stop, alright? Alright, let's try it again. Deep breath. It's not even registering that you're trying here. Okay, hold on.
That was nothing.
You wouldn't blow up a balloon by blocking it with your tongue or your teeth or anything, right? I mean, you've blown up a balloon before.
Sure.
Do it like that. Deep breath and blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You gotta blow harder than that. Okay, try it again. Harder. You're not blowing hard enough. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. So what do you think it'll be at?
I have no idea.
.119. You did not have one beer.
I had one beer.
Well,
Yeah.
you didn't only have one beer.
Oh, an hour before I had some wine.
Okay, that would make it higher, certainly. How many glasses of wine?
I had 1.5 glasses of wine, and it was a Cabernet, but and then I went to my sister's,
And you had one. Did you have one there or no?
no, I had one at I had an Ultra Doc McKay's.
Okay. So a glass and a half of wine and one beer. When did you have your glass of wine?
Like 8:30. What time is it now?
It is 1:39.
So that was probably 9 o'clock.
Okay. You didn't have anything else?
I had
Nothing you're forgetting?
I had the wine, and I had the one at Doc McKay's.
Okay.
That was it.
All right, well, unfortunately, with everything I saw, I'm going to have to put you under arrest, okay, for driving under the influence. All right? So go ahead and stand up for me. I got to throw these on you here real quick. You can leave that there. I'll put it in the car. I'll have one in custody.
Can I just get escorted home?
Unfortunately, I don't really have that option. All right, you're not going to give me any trouble, right? You don't look like a troublemaker.
What do you
I can leave these off of you for now.
Can you just let me go? So take me home, please.
We're going to step back out to my car. I don't have that option. I can't do it. Okay, so let's step on out here. We got to get some paperwork done.
Take me home.
I can't
Why not?
because you've already been placed under arrest for DUI. So let's step on out here, okay?
Is there anything we can do? Anything I can do to get dropped off back at home?
No.
Can
I'm sorry,
I
can't do that.
Can I get a lane ticket instead?
A what?
A ticket instead?
Well, you're gonna get some tickets. But I can't do tickets instead.
So is there a different breathalyzer I can do?
Yeah.
Because you said this one wasn't official.
This here is the certified one, okay?
So what if I refuse?
Well, I'm gonna read you a big, long, annoying form that's gonna explain all that.
What's the short form?
There is no short form.
Is my car going to be impounded?
Yes.
Can you just take it to my house, and so I don't have to pay the extra money to get it in?
No, that's another thing. I have no choice in the matter of. Smitty brought it down.
Sorry?
Smitty brought it down.
Okay.
But if you want to get somebody to grease that gate, that'd be cool.
I can't hardly hear you over that thing. Holy cow.
This form that this officer is going to read you is the one that explains what happens if you refuse the certified test here, okay? He's going to read it to you, so.
What are you writing me up for?
These are just the traffic tickets.
What traffic tickets am I getting?
One's speeding and one was that DUI ticket that I showed you a few minutes ago.
So the DUI ticket is from the machine that you said wasn't official?
No, that's not the statutory limit citation. That's a different one.
What does that mean?
Hang on just a second.
I thought you said if I did the blow test, it was not an indication.
What'd you say?
I thought that you said if I did the blow test now, it was not an official.
The official one's that one right there. So that comes at the end of the 20-minute observation period.
So I get ticketed before that?
No.
So what's the
The
DUI
one I
citation?
issued, the one I issued you is simply for driving under the influence.
Proof of that is
That was from all my observations and from those field sobriety tests.
which one did I not do well in?
You didn't do particularly well on any of them.
So typically people don't count to 40. Like what's a good number for walking and holding your feet up?
30 seconds.
Okay, and I counted to 40. And you said count to I think 16 or so.
But the counting isn't actually one of the clues that we're looking for.
Okay. Just trying to understand from what you told me versus what I did. You said to 16, I believe, and I did more than that. Is that right?
Hang on a second.
Well, first I'd like to understand, so on the field sobriety, so can you tell me what you asked me to do versus what I did?
Oh, hang on, I gotta do one thing at a time here.
Okay.
Are you willing to sign this form right here where it says signature of motorist?
So first I'd like to know the sobriety for what you asked me to do versus what I did.
I don't understand your question.
So you asked me to take a certain amount of steps.
Mm-hmm.
And how many steps was that?
You took 9.
Right. And I on the line, and then I turned around and I did.
Oh, they
none.
weren't all on the line.
I think they were. And then the other test was.
She's grilling me about her field sobriety test.
I'm just asking, sir, because I think I did pretty good on it.
Okay, well.
And then the other test was to hold my foot up.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, can you tell me the specifications of that?
Do you want to sign this form?
Well, I said, you asked me, I'd like to know about the sobriety test first. So you asked me to stand with my foot up. I'm not saying not, but I'm asking you, I did it almost to 40, and you asked me to do it less than that. But you're saying that I didn't do well on that test. So I think I did. So I'm just asking you for the numbers.
Okay. Do you want to sign this form? It's basically an acknowledgement that it was read to you and you were getting a copy of it.
And
You're not handcuffed, right?
no, I'm not.
Okay. I can write refused if you don't want to sign it.
So what, can you read that to me?
It was already read to you.
The whole thing?
Yeah,
So by signing that, I'm acknowledging that it was read to me?
pretty much.
Okay.
And if you want to sign it, I'll give you your copy. You can read it again.
So what does that do in the whole process?
Just go around there.
I don't think it goes anymore.
She wants to.
So I'm
Let's
just,
give her an opportunity to sign it.
yeah, can you tell me though what, like, when I didn't do well on the sobriety, what were my numbers?
207.
07. Would you like to sign this?
Well, I was asking him how I did on my sobriety test and he won't tell me.
Okay, well, this is just saying that this was read to you, okay?
Okay.
You want to sign it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right there where it says signature motorist.
So, but I would like to know how, when you said I didn't do well on my sobriety test, I think I outperformed what you asked me to do. Is that true? When I held my foot up almost counting to 40 and you... Is that true? I'm asking for the numbers.
Okay.
Is that true? Because I did count to like at least 38 and you asked me to count to less than that. Is that true?
Like I told you, how high you count is not something I'm looking for.
But I was counting and I was standing on one foot longer than you asked me to. Is that correct?
A little bit.
So I was on one
But
foot.
you remember we did more than one test. You're hung up on that one test. There
Right,
are
and I
several of
also
them.
walked the line and I stayed on the line and I turned
No.
around and I stayed on the line. Do you have that on video?
Yes.
Okay. I would be interested in seeing that.
Okay. You might also remember when you did the one leg stand, you almost fell over.
I didn't until you asked me to look in a different position.
That was part of the instructions, to keep your eyes on your foot.
And I did, and then you said, look
You
away.
didn't until I reminded you to do it.
Right.
Okay. It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. So.
Okay,
Are you going to sign that or no?
All right, if I don't sign
Right
it,
here.
what happens if I don't sign it?
I already see
There's
it.
nothing against not signing it. It's just, we have to give you the opportunity to do it. If you don't want to, it's okay.
So, well, why do I have to sign it then if it's okay if I don't?
Nope, absolutely fine. Maybe you just hand it back to Officer Tribley there, and then we'll take care of it. It's just something they require us to ask the people. I don't know why.
210.
Huh?
It's 210.
Okay. You can grab me your A2 ticket there.
I mean, if I'm...
It's not.
That's that long spiel I just read off to you when I was standing here reading it too.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Just saying.
And you did read it, so...
That's all it's saying.
That's all it's saying.
Okay.
It's not saying anything one way or the other.
Okay.
I don't know why they have us.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I know you read it, I listened. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think things are, it's a little unfair now because what he asked me to do versus what I did. I overperformed and I'll do it again if I need to. I feel like I'm kind of being targeted now because
How's that?
he's already got me in here, and I mean I counted almost 40. Kind of think he has his mind made up, so.
Alright, have you do this test. All you have to do is just seal your lips around the straw there. And you're going to have a nice, slow, steady blowout like you're blowing up a balloon.
And if I refuse?
So if you refuse, your license is automatically suspended for 12 months. They'll apply for a search warrant to have you do the same thing. If you refuse the search warrant, then they'll charge you with obstructing justice, which is a felony.
So can I talk to him about the field sobriety test again?
We have 1 minute to do this. So if we're going to do this, we're going to do this. If not, we're going to hit refusal, and then it's that automatic 12-month suspension.
Alright, I'll do it.
Okay, real deep breath for me. So your lips are on, blow out. Blow out harder, 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 harder. Oop, hang on a second. Then blow out a little bit harder than that, okay? It'll reset itself here in a second. And then I look just like this, okay? You're gonna hit kind of the bottom of your lungs, okay? Alright, real deep breath. Real deep breath in. Real deep breath in. And blow out. Harder, harder, harder. Blow, 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 more, 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 go, 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 more, 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 keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. Alright. Result will pop up here on the screen. So that's 107, right? Which is over .08, which is the legal limit. So that's where the citation you were asking about comes in. I'm going to have to issue another one for being over the statutory limit. Okay. Okay, we got a little more paperwork.
Fuck. Can you tell me how I can get home after this?
Well, you're going to have to probably call somebody for a ride. You live out in the country,
home?
kind of.
Can I get taken home?
I can't, because I got to take you across the street to the jail, and they're going to book you through there. However, you don't have to stay there, because these are all misdemeanors. So if you're able to bond out, you'll be able to get home tonight. It's just, I mean, working that out is going to be up to you.
Can somebody take me home?
Unfortunately, we can't really do that.
So, if you guys don't take me home, it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m., how do I get home?
A cab, an Uber, a friend, a Lyft.
Seriously? You guys can't take me home. And my car, where's my car going?
Your car is at Joe's Towing on Springfield Road. I'm actually going to give you a piece of paper about that with all your other stuff. The car is going to be there for 12 hours, though, before they'll let it go.
Can it be taken to my house? Why is it at Joe's?
Policy.
So when can I get my car? 12 hours from right now?
It'll be about 12 hours from the time it was towed. So whatever they wrote on the tow sheet, which was probably like 1:45 or somewhere around there.
Okay.
So it'll be like in the afternoon. I would call them.
Okay.
You call them and they'll tell you when it'll be available.
So how can I get home?
14.
Can somebody on patrol in South Bloomington take me home?
What's the tow hearing date?
Even drop me off? I can walk? So you're saying there's no way you can get home?
Well, how you get home after you get released across the street is not up to us.
And that's
I'll call your sister for a ride. She can come get you, can't she? Or is she, I mean, if she can drive. If she was at the bar with you, she might not want to be driving.
That was rude. I hope you're.
It wasn't meant to be rude, it's meant to be
rude.
realistic.
That was
Okay?
rude.
I'm not trying to get your sister in trouble here.
That was rude.
Okay.
That was rude.
You want me to figure this problem out for you,
I do. I want your help.
which I'm offering suggestions, but I'm also not trying to get someone else jammed up on the same thing. Suspension or revocation shall take effect on the 46th day following issuance of this notice, subsequent to an arrest for violating Section 11-501 of the Illinois Vehicle Code.
I can't read your writing. Vehicle speeding, driving.
Erratically.
Was not erratically driving.
It seemed that way to me.
I used my blinker on every lane because I knew there was somebody behind me.
Yeah, you kept switching lanes back and forth for some
Right,
reason.
and that was to see if somebody was following me. Because actually, I was a little freaked out that maybe somebody was following me.
Well, it was following you.
Driver had glassy red eyes. Displayed oblivious. What's HGN?
Obvious. HGN.
What's HGN mean?
You remember the test where I was checking your eyes?
Yes.
Horizontal gaze nystagmus test, that's what that is.
And how did I fail that?
Because I could see it in pretty much every test.
Didn't I follow your fingers correctly?
Yeah. What I'm looking for is what your eyes do while they're following my finger.
Am I supposed to blink or not?
Well, you can blink if you want to. It's not really relevant.
Well, I think I followed your finger fine, but admitted to consuming alcohol. Okay, poor performance on. Okay, what does that mean statistically?
It doesn't mean anything statistically.
But that's where I was saying I did very well on the walk, on the line walk, and I did very well on the 1 foot
You think
stand.
you did very well, but you didn't.
I would push back on that. I think I did very well on it.
Here, let me see your form. I need to sign the back of it real quick. So this is what you're going to use as your driver's license for the next 46 days, okay?
So how much of this do you have on video?
All of it.
Good, okay. So the lawyers can look at all of this and reevaluate, or is that, it's not even worth it because I was over the limit?
Well, that's between you and your lawyer.
Well, I was asking you, like, what's... I mean, like, do you have the field sobriety test on video?
Yep.
Okay. So is that something that court can you look at?
Yeah, if you take it to court.
So can you take it to court if you breathe over?
You can take anything you want to court.
Is there any way to make this any less bad? From my point of view?
What happens from here on out is between you and the county of McLean.
So can you lessen charges or anything to help me out?
I'm pretty much writing you the minimum here.
So I would argue I did use my turn signal.
I didn't write you any turn signal violations.
What did you write? Speeding?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can do to lessen this for me?
No. So you're just getting these 3 tickets. One's for the speeding, one was the DUI, and the other is for being over a .08, okay?
So there's 3. There's not 2, there's 3.
Yeah.
Is there any way you could make that less than that?
That's the bare minimum I can do.
Right, but could you do anything differently?
No. Okay, I do have to throw the handcuffs on you. That's jail policy. You're not causing me any trouble, so I'll let you have them in front. That might annoy them, but... double lock them so they don't tighten up on your wrists. Alright, now we're going to head over and get this done.
The suspect pled guilty to driving under the influence. She was sentenced to 24 months conditional discharge, 5 days home confinement, alcoholism treatment, and ordered to pay $2,613 in fines and fees.